Hello again everyone, and welcome to my tutorial on how to change alloy wheels. Today I'll be using the image of a Subaru Impreza STI. I've selected a donor, which is off another Subaru Impreza. I kind of like these wheels, so I thought I'd pop them on a newer model. Find your elliptical selection tool and select roughly around the wheel. It doesn't matter if you don't get it exactly right at the beginning, because all you need to do is, once you've made your selection, right click and go to transform section, as you've seen I have, and then you can drag out the edges of your selection to match the edges of the wheel. Sometimes it helps to actually rotate the selection itself. That will give you a better selection of the wheel. Once you're happy with your selection, just copy and paste it over to your original image. As both my images are facing opposite directions, you're just going to want to flip the new copy and pasted part over by hitting edit, transform and then flip horizontal. I try and make sure that the centre points on the wheels line up, that way it's a good starting point for you to actually move the image around to actually fit the new wheel. Just start pulling it around a bit to see how well it fits. I try and always make sure that I hold down the shift key to keep the perspective right, but of course this isn't always going to work because the way that images are shot, they will look at different perspectives no matter how you flex them around. Try not to manipulate the wheel too much, and if you do, then the wheel actually starts to look flat and unrealistic, as if it's a piece of cardboard stuck on the side. This is obviously not something that you want if you're going for a realistic look. I tend to zoom out once I've fitted the wheel, just so that you can see how well it actually looks on the car, see if it's gone flat, see if there's any other little adjustments that you need to make. Once you're happy with it, it's time to move on to the back wheel. It's obviously a very similar process to the front wheel. I personally like to use the back wheel off of the donor. Some people would copy and paste the front wheel onto the back. That is a little bit sloppy and it can actually really show up at times. As you can see, I'm using exactly the same process to do the back wheel as I have to do the front wheel. At this stage, if you obviously see that the wheels don't look quite right on the car, the best advice I can give you really is either find a different donor image or find a different set of wheels. If it's the particular set of alloys that you want, then again, find a different donor image, get what the bits in that you want. If you have to use a different set of wheels, obviously make sure that they fit the car nicely. Don't be afraid to go back and just make small little adjustments to it as you're going along. On the donor image of the white Subaru, I selected a little bit too much tyre from around the edge of the wheel, and because of the different lighting that is on the other image, I've gone around the edge of the alloy with a very small feathered eraser. This just fades it in just that little bit and gives the impression that the wheel should have that alloy on it. Now you should be pretty much there. Hopefully this was nice and helpful for you. Please like, subscribe, all the rest of that nonsense, and again, if there's anything that you'd like me to do, please write in the comments below.